So, welcome to our podcast, Gem Expert Insights. And today we have a very special guest, Charmi Soni Shroff. She is a jewelry designer. So, please welcome Charmi ji. Hello, Charmi ji. How are you?
Hello, all well, all well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. And let's begin with your journey. How did you start with your career, and what inspired you to
Mm.
choose this path?
So I'm born into this industry, I can say. My dad has his business of
Okay,
gemstones.
great.
And in 1995, I started my journey by taking up a course as a jewelry designer at JGPC. I learned there. Then that's where I grew. I started doing exhibitions at a young age. Then, as technology advanced, we had the CAD CAM courses, and also I completed that course also. Alongside, I have gemstone knowledge and diamond knowledge. So, and I worked in my last job, I worked in an education institute where I used to write articles for the gems and jewelry industry. So, I'm
Great.
very well connected, and I
Yes.
use my in depth research because I've done my master's in English also. So, I use my research capacities to write articles.
Wow. So you
And
have,
right now, I'm doing exhibitions only at various locations in South Bombay.
yes. So you have covered all the different categories. Like you have knowledge about gemstones, diamonds. You write blogs also. You are into designing. So you are full
Mhm.
package right now.
Yeah.
So
So
I know
I
you did exhibitions of lab grown diamond jewelry.
yes,
So could you
yes.
please tell us more about it?
So lab grown, I wasn't very sure how I would respond to lab grown because a lot of people were asking me for it. So it's a very divided groups, that some people want to go in for lab grown because they feel it's more sustainable, it's cheaper.
Right.
But with the gold prices skyrocketing to 1 lakh rupees for 10 grams, it became a little difficult to pitch my 14 karat gold civil lab grown jewelry. People were interested, they showed interest in it, even though the market was so high. But alongside the diamond market, lab grown market is crashing. So, which
Okay.
space is it going to take? So, people are very undecided on buying it or not to buy. So, there
Hmm.
was a challenge there. Ki, what price are you giving at? Because now they are more aware about the markets and all. So that's
Yes.
one of the challenge that I had faced. But overall, in the long run, if the market is going to crash, yes, the business will be good for lab grown.
For lab
But
grown.
it's going to be yeah, so it'll be taking in the imitation jewelry sector also. It'll be eating that sector. I
Oh,
feel that.
yeah.
Because if you're getting lab grown at cheaper prices and silver, you can make it in diamond, gold, you can make it. So why not?
Yes,
So
I
it's
was
a wait
about to
and watch.
ask you this question only, like how was the reaction of people, or like what are they how they are
Yeah,
responding and all. So that's what you said. There is
yeah.
confusion also, and then what do you think this will be with natural stones, or it will go towards
See,
imitation?
natural stones, diamonds, because mines are still there, stockpile
Hmm.
is there.
Hmm.
The prices will grow higher because of the market structure and all. And if it becomes scarce, if the mines are getting scarce, then the price will but naturally go higher. And natural gemstones like precious stones like emerald, ruby, sapphire will be more in the investment category, the
Right.
higher ranges. And let's see about the affordability also, because people, do they want to buy it in this generation? Is this generation willing to buy? Is a question. So the market will be there, but it will be at a higher rate. People
Right.
should be able to afford to buy diamonds now.
Mm-hmm. So, do
Because
you also like design pieces in real gemstones, bigger
yeah.
size? Could you please explain? Yeah, could you please elaborate on that?
So I have a lot of designs that I've done over my period of career. And bigger stones, if you're going to use it, then what aesthetics are you going to put in? Then bigger stones, then you'll have more semi-precious variety stones which are
Right.
cheaper, agates which are cheaper, turquoises, lapis, malachite, that is already there. But
Oh,
if you're going to use it in gold and silver, the price value of the pendant per se becomes higher.
mm,
The value, of the wearer and everything becomes higher. So that category will be there, and expensive stones in a bigger range is difficult to find.
okay.
Affordability, you cannot wear somebody's not going to wear the chunk size of Nita Ambani's emerald and show it off.
Right.
You know, you need to have that kind of strata, to that kind of income to buy something like that.
Okay. So I would like to ask you, which is your favorite piece from your collection? Could you describe any piece?
Uh, from my collection, it's
Yes.
my ring that I'm wearing.
Oh,
So I'll show you my ring. This is the ring that
okay.
I'm wearing it on closer look. What do you think this is?
This is looks like garnet.
Okay, closer. Now?
It's brownish something. So
Yes.
it's like smoky quartz or
Okay.
oh,
Okay, now this is my favorite piece of jewelry. My dad had gifted it to me.
okay.
It's called fire agate.
Oh,
Fire agate
fine.
is not easily available in the Indian markets. It's
Oh,
a stone that's mined in US.
okay.
So very, very few pieces come to India for sale. You won't
Fine.
get it very easily in Indian markets. This is
Mm-hmm.
one of my favorite pieces of jewelry, which I wear it every day. And
Oh,
believe me, it's connected to your chakras also, the lower chakras. So
okay.
it's good. It brings positive result when I'm wearing it. So that's my favorite piece of jewelry right now in my collection.
Right, great. Thanks for that, showing that ring. And do you believe in astrological effects and healing benefits of gemstones? Like,
See,
what do
astrological and healing are two different aspects of gemstones.
you? Right.
Astrological, you have only 9 gemstones which you can work with. The
Yes.
navgras, which the astrological purpose your Panditji or Maharaji will suggest. Where healing is concerned, you can use a whole range of gemstones. There are various methods to do healing, various energy bracelets you can wear. You can do your own chakra healing, you can do Reiki healing. So when you're doing healing, it's a very different level you're doing it, because you're tapping in the vibrancy and the frequency of the gemstones to heal your body. It's a slow
Mhm.
process, and it's not an alternative to medicines. But I think, whenever I tell people, whenever I'm talking about gemstones and healing, I always tell them that it's to awaken your spirituality, and it's got nothing to do your biological and physical self.
Oh, so you have,
Because you have to take medicines for your diseases. It's not an alternative, because what people do is they stop taking the medicines, and that's where, problem comes in.
okay. Yeah, you have a
So,
very good knowledge about healing also. So do
I've
you
done a chakra
consider,
course as well.
yeah, so do you consider this aspect also while designing your jewelry? Like what healing benefits
Yeah,
the stone has?
yeah. So a
Okay.
lot of people come to me, "Okay, should I wear this gemstone? Should I not wear this gemstones? What are the effects that I will have?" A lot of people are scared to wear blue sapphire. They'll
Hmm.
ask me. So I say, see, it's something that even I believe that yes, the powers are there to wear your blue gemstone or blue sapphire on astrological purposes, which you have to ask your pandit ji and do puja part, because kal agar kuch hota hai, so everything comes on to you. So you have to be played safe. I believe that.
Right, right.
So I
Correct.
have to tell them, I have to make them aware कि ये
Hmm.
problem है. If you believe in me, then you go ahead with it, with whatever I'm saying. I put caution and I tell them. Grays also, I ask them, has somebody told you to wear it, or you're wearing it for fashion purpose? What is the reason? Because then I have a clarity, what am I giving?
Yeah, right. So, what is your designing process like? You first buy the stones, or like first you decide the design and then buy stones accordingly? How is it?
See, my designs, I started as a designer, so you don't get stones first, you get the designs first. So first I do the design, and then
Okay,
accordingly I get the gemstones. Now some sizes are typical, जो सब में चलती है, so you don't have to worry about those size stones design. वो मिल जाएगी. Special stones
okay,
you have to get it, so you have to work on the price, the stones. Like you said, big pieces में क्या करते हैं? So you have to be aware of the budget, the price
right.
structure that the person wants to spend. If he has a 5 lakh rupee budget, I cannot sell a 10 lakh rupee stone to that person and make a ring. So मुझे budget में रहना पड़ेगा. I have to sell him at least 2 or 3 lakh rupees का piece, तब जाके 5 lakh का कुछ बनेगा.
Yeah, right. Because other way also, like if like I go to the market and if I like something, so many designers work the other way. Find
Yeah, they pick
some,
up the stone.
they pick up the stone first because they like the stone and then design around it. So that's why I wanted to ask you like first, but because we are into like we have to see the budget also, so we have to make
Yeah.
accordingly.
So you will buy the stone, you will get it made, but there is no guarantee that it will get sold.
Yeah, right.
There is no guarantee the designer will be able to sell it.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. So what kind of inspiration you choose, how do you design a collection?
So for me, I see a lot in the environment. Firstly, the
So means
around you surround.
nature
I'm
inspired.
nature inspired. Then there are geometric designs that you have. You have art deck. So my designing is completely different. And if you see my designs also, it's not what you will get it in the market easily. My
Oh,
designs are very different. Even one of the designers told me, she was a specialist in it. She was
okay.
like, all your designs are award winning.
Wow. I would love to see your designs. Last time I couldn't attend your exhibition because I was I was around, but I'll definitely would like to see your
Sure, sure,
designs.
sure. Come Monday. Come Monday. I'll show you some of the snapshots and all. Maybe because had done some in 1995 and 2000. There are little raw patches around it. But I can send you some of the designs that I have done it and made it into pieces of
Wow.
jewelry.
Great. So, what do you think? What has changed over time? Because you have been in the industry since like so long. So, what do you see how the market is evolving and what is changing in terms of design sense and product like selection and all gemstones?
Today, you don't know what the younger generation that is coming in the market wants. First, when I'm going through the younger generation, when I'm looking back at my older generation, like my mom's age or younger, they are more into jewelry, they buy gold assets, they buy these things. Even
Right.
today, if you ask a woman, they will say it's better मैं लेके रखूं, let them wear or not wear, it's okay. But the young generation is unnecessarily putting in so much money in electronics like gadgets and mobiles and all that there is no resale value that is
Hmm.
there. And I've seen a spike only during festivals, weddings, which is
Oh.
a traditional market in India. That's where the buying happens. And as per the designs, people are more conscious about choosing the color with their lehengas.
Right.
Colors have become important. So if you
Matching,
see,
matching.
yeah, matching. So if you see pink and green, if they are wearing, so they will go for turbulence and all. They'll not experiment with other colors and other diamonds that are there. They'll be
Oh,
white, gold, and very spattering gemstones to match their lehengas.
okay.
So that's a trend which I've observed for a very long time. They don't mind wearing costume jewelry to match their lehenga, to make it look big or something. They will not invest so much. Youngsters EMI पे मिल रहा है तो ले लो, imitation में ले लो. Why should I? And lab grown because
Lab grown.
sustainability.
Hmm. Right.
eco-friendly है, but they're not understanding that it has no resale value, nothing to get back.
Yes.
ऐसे
Hmm.
पहन के imitation के जैसे पहन लो.
Correct. Yeah, that is there. So, do you also get few pieces to, you can say refurbish, or clients come and say,
Yes,
okay, please, like do
yes, I do
makeover of
get
my
that a
design.
lot. I get that a lot, and I
Okay.
do it also for them. I have my
Wow.
own set of babus and people who do it. They do it for me. And refurbishing is the latest trend because mummy
Yes.
ka, saas ka sab pada hua hai. They don't want to wear the old jewelry, old
Right.
style jewelry. कुछ नया चाहिए, friends के peer pressure में नया चाहिए, something new, something different.
Hmm. Right. So it's a very good way to, renovate. Like it's to change, like you can change the overall look using the same
Yes.
elements.
Yeah.
It
Why
gives
not?
a fresh feeling. Yeah. Very
Why
nice.
not? Because if you have jewelry, only chunks of gold that you know you are not going to wear, then make something that you like and wear it. No?
Correct. Yes. So you also do that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good thing. I'll also, if I have to do, I'll just connect with
sure,
you.
sure, definitely.
Yeah. So, what advice would you like to give to our young designers who are just entering to the field? What do you say?
See, they are young, they are entering. So I say at least 5 years, you give yourself to a learning process.
Correct.
Earning thoda hota hai, hoga. Your friends and family will say, chalo, thoda kar. But don't stop your learning process. 6 महीने का कोर्स हो गया, साल भर का कोर्स हो गया, then you think you know it all, so you're doomed for failure.
Right.
Because every day market changes, every day new designs comes, every day there are big players who are coming in with new innovations, be it with machines or with designs or whatever. So keep yourself updated with what is going on in the market. Have a real time experience.
Yes. So,
Go for these exhibitions. I would say preciously. I would say whatever exhibition you can, go for it. See what is
Yes,
happening in the market.
correct,
बड़ा
correct.
हो, छोटा हो, costume ज्वेलरी का हो, just go.
Hmm, right. So, I get like my student, she was asking me that whether I should go for real fine jewelry or imitation jewelry because then investment part comes. So, what do you suggest to such
See,
people?
I don't mind if you want to buy destination jewelry, pen or rakho, That is destination jewelry is one part of it.
Mm.
Second part is money. If you are going to focus on uh, blocking a large amount of money, like 1 lakh, 2 lakhs plus, तो फिर वैल्यू एडेड जो है उसमें इन्वेस्ट करो जहां आपको आगे जाके रिटर्न मिलेगा.
Right.
People who have invested in gold in 2010, अभी भी 2 साल पहले, if you see the range the market has jumped up to,
Yeah.
it's crazy. So you don't
Yes.
know what you are investing. But if you are investing, don't invest in junk. 5% आपका imitation रखो in the portfolio, 5 to 10%. कि चलो शौक हुआ, नाइट आउट गए, क्लबिंग गए, पार्टी में गए, तो ठीक है, मन किया तो पहन लिया. But major chunk you either invest now, so you have, if you don't want to invest in physical gold, you have mutual funds, you have shares,
Yes,
you have sovereign
ETFs.
gold bonds, ETFs. These are some of the methods where you can indirectly also use your funds
Invest
to
in gold.
invest.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, that's really helpful.
My husband is into mutual funds and all that, so I've learned
Oh,
it from.
yes, everyone should have this knowledge. Many people
Yeah.
don't know the
Yeah.
financial
So
management and
if you
everything.
want, yeah, if you're from a middle class income family and you don't want to buy physical gold, the 1,000 to 10,000 K rate may invest in every month in SIP and you will
Mhm.
have a gold portfolio.
Right. Yes, definitely. So, also from the designer's point of view, like there was a designer, she was asking me whether she wanted to start her business. So she was like, whether should I start my business in imitation jewelry or real gold and gemstones and diamond jewelry? Because then again, she was like, "Ki, how will I arrange the like all the investment things and also how to start that
So
business?"
see, if she's courageous enough, she can take a loan, SME, MSME, वो सब है,
Okay,
which your IBJA, JTAPC will help you with all those things. But
okay.
if you don't have too much, if you don't want to invest too much, and if you want to stay in imitation line, what am
Hmm.
I saying is that बजट वाइज अगर आपको करना है, फास्ट मूविंग करना है, तो गो फॉर द इमिटेशन, आपका सेल हो जाएगा, यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट एनीथिंग। ये गोल्ड के लिए, उसके लिए इफ यू हैव द बजट, इफ यू हैव द करेज कि मैं जो इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रहा हूँ उसका मुझे मिलेगा,
Hmm.
हमेशा रिटर्न्स आएंगे, बट यू विल हैव टू स्टे इन्वेस्टेड लॉन्ग टर्म,
Right. And
पास में नहीं मिलेगा।
is it possible to just start with imitation jewelry? So, to keep the money rolling and
व्हाट
then,
हैपन, या सॉरी यू टेल।
yeah, no, first start with this imitation part, get some experience, and then shift towards gold jewelry. Whether is it possible? Because, the client market will also be, the target market would be different. So, is it possible to do this?
See, firstly your branding comes in into picture, मैं branding
Okay,
की बात कर रही हूँ,
right.
कि when you're creating a brand image for yourself, if you're
Hmm.
doing imitation for 5 years, everybody around you will know कि आप imitation में हो।
Imitation करते हुए.
तो आप
Correct.
अगर आगे जाके भी 7 साल के बाद if somebody just wakes up and says आप तो imitation का करते थे, तो वो brand identity आपकी create हो जाती है। Then it's
Okay.
very difficult to break that brand identity and say कि चलो मैं ज्वेलरी गोल्ड का भी करता हूँ and this and that. So दोनों
Hmm.
मिक्स करने में it takes time,
Time, yeah. And then
ब्रांडिंग हो
confusion
जाता है,
also. People
कंफ्यूजन
are,
हो से।
हाँ,
तो बी क्लियर कि अगर मैं 50 लाख का इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रहा हूँ तो आई वांट टू डू इट इन गोल्ड, और आई be clear what you want to project out into the market. If you
okay,
don't have the budget sense, and if you are, and this is imitation is very good for housewives.
okay.
As a business, it's very good for housewives because उनके ही इतने सारे friends होते हैं ना, तो एक जन शुरू करेगा ना तो वो fast pick up हो जाता है, बट वो क्या है, लेबलिंग हो जाता है कि ये तो यही करती है।
हाँ,
So be careful of what you are branding and projecting as an image. Then if you have bigger budgets, you want to become a serious player in the market, then gold, diamonds and gemstones is there.
okay. So, how do you source your gemstones? From where do you buy?
I don't need to, because I'm in the business. So,
Okay, you already
I just have
have a
to,
collection.
yeah, I have my own thing, and my brother is there. So I have
Oh,
2, 3 sources. My dad's into this business. So for me,
oh,
believe me, it's God's grace. It's a little easy, but I've had to work
अच्छा.
hard for 25, 30 years to get where I am today.
Right,
It did
right.
happen. Abhi everybody knows कि Charmi ये कर रही है, and this is her forte. And alongside when I'm doing my imitation and silver jewelry, I also say I take orders for these things.
Okay, right. So you have a strong support system and lot
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
experience. So
yeah.
like great thing. Perfect mix. So, then what are your future plans? Like, how are you going to?
Right now I'm going slow with everything. Right now I'm taking it slow. I want to establish in 2, 3 years again, okay, what's my strength and what's my weakness, and then gauge in 3 years where I stand. Because I'm taking it very slow. I'm not jumping in this market
Right. Great.
because wars are happening, market shuffling happening, gold prices are so high. So I think I have to wait and watch.
Yes. So, are you also into this thing? Are you on social media?
Yeah, I'm on Insta and Facebook and WhatsApp, but I
Okay.
don't use much of my Insta for marketing, which
Oh,
I want to in the near future because
yeah.
people are saying now, what are you doing? So your master class is going to help me.
Yes, definitely. That's the reason I will be conducting this 90 days challenge where I'll covering the social media part also. So that will be really helpful to all the members of our community. So anything you would like to share, any experience which would help our viewers regarding the jewelry market or designing, anything you would like to share?
I have understood one thing, that
Okay.
if you're in this for a longer period of time, your image, your branding by itself gets created. अगर आप ऑन एंड ऑफ करते हो, ये छोड़ा वो पकड़ा, ये छोड़ा वो
Ah,
पकड़ा, तो
right.
उसमें मजा नहीं है. बी श्योर एंड क्लियर.
Consistency is the key, right?
Consistency and designing also, like I said, be aware of real time market. कि
Right.
मार्केट में क्या चल रहा है, क्या नहीं चल रहा है. That way you will be able to offer to the clients better things. And our
Great.
clients are also very smart.
Yes,
टीवी
they are
में जो
aware.
चल रहा है, नीता अंबानी ने ग्रीन पहना तो मुझे भी ग्रीन चाहिए. गार्नेट्स,
हाँ,
they have more knowledge than we have sometimes, you know. So you never know what kind of a client you are going to meet. So
right.
your knowledge should be very good. So keep upgrading yourself.
Upgrading,
I
yes,
see. I joined this Shine Divine, even though I had so much of
I
knowledge,
know.
sites and everything. I said no, I want to join because I can grow here. I
Ye-
want to grow. तो एक चीज मिला कि I still need to learn. I still need to brush up. I still need to keep doing.
Yes, that's a like I think that's a very good quality and it
Yeah,
is required. Like everyone should be lifelong learner, then only we'll be
yeah.
able to upgrade ourselves. Yeah. So
And
thank
you
you.
also, if you one more thing, if you are young and start this business, believe me, you are going to get married and have children. So risk factor भी देख लो कि how much money you will be able to support a family. वो
Right.
भी है.
Mm-hmm. So could you please tell me like what is the clients, customers demand? Yeah, what kind of stones they are looking for? What is like a best seller design you can say or bestseller gemstone they are asking for? What is it? The
So
best
Navgras
you
are
can
the
say.
best sellers.
Hmm.
Navgras are the best sellers.
Oh,
आप कहीं पे भी जाओ, एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल पर्पस में पीपल विल वेयर वन नवग्रह. कभी भी जिंदगी में एक पहनेंगे पहनेंगे पहनेंगे, वो ट्रेंड रहता ही है. और
acha.
इफ, हाँ, वो नवग्रह है. ब्लू सफेद जल्दी कोई पहनता नहीं है. So
Hmm.
that's one trend which you have to
Okay.
say कि precautionary trend है. Then garnets, amethyst, pearls, rose quartz, agates, turquoise, lapis, malachite. These are some of the basic stones that people wear. They are
Oh,
not aware of stones like apatite, kunzite, diapsite,
right.
samarite. वो सब उनको पल्ले भी नहीं पड़ता है.
नहीं.
You have to sell what they want.
Correct.
The game of the whole thing is what they want. क्योंकि
Right.
स्टोन्स उनको पता ही नहीं है तो क्या बोलेंगे. अगर आप बोल देते हैं कि ये पहनो ये अच्छा है, बट दे डोंट नो एनीथिंग, दे डोंट नो बियॉन्ड 9 ग्रह जेमस्टोन, तो दे विल नॉट बाय. दे विल से मुझे
Okay.
पता नहीं है, मेरे गुरुजी ने मना किया है, ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला. So client awareness of gemstones and the market is also very.
Right. So how is it like they come up with the stone? Okay, I want this stone only and I want this design in this
No, it
stone.
depends. It's client per
Client to
client,
client
client
it
to client.
varies.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
client to client.
Yeah, because and then do you also tell them the healing benefits while selling or just they just go by the
I've
design?
started telling them. I've started
Okay.
telling them that if you're wearing green, it's for the heart chakra. If you're wearing pink, it's again for the heart chakra. What are the healing benefits? How to wear them, how to care for them. That is also
Right.
one part of it. And how
Yes.
to energize it. So वो सब
Wow.
मेरा cover हो जाता है.
Wow, that's a great thing. And we got so much to learn from you. And thank you for being here. So,
You're welcome anytime. Let's catch up maybe physically one day in real time so we can learn
yes,
more from each
yes, definitely we'll plan together. And thank you for
other.
today's session. Thank you, viewers, for watching this and this podcast.
Thank,
Thank
thank
you.
you.